we all left with our mouths open because the product really outshined what we had been serving for years. So Rob's extremely proud of his product. We're extremely proud of it. And he's going to talk about the program and where we lie together, I guess.
Yeah. So, well, thank you. Like I said, I work for Nolan Ryan Brands, which is good stock by Nolan Ryan that you guys are serving on the ribeyes. Have you heard of Nolan Ryan? Yeah. Okay. This is Nolan Ryan. He owns the company. He started it as he played baseball. If you ask him why did he start the company, he said, well, baseball gave him the ability to do what he loves. He loves ranching. Hall of Fame baseball player. What most people don't know is he won the Golden Spur Award, which is a Hall of Fame for ranching. So he is very much committed to ranching. It's a family-owned, operated company. His son is the board of director president. His other son sits on the board, and his son-in-law sits on the board. This is his legacy to his grandkids. Very much a family-driven. Everything is straight up. There is nothing hidden, just like you see him playing baseball. We started Good Stock by Nolan Ryan, this brand, 2.5 years ago. We opened our first butcher shop in Round Rock, Texas, where the corporate office is. Everybody heard of Nolan Ryan beef in Kroger, the ballparks. We wanted to step up our game and go to restaurants. And that's how all this started. You guys are going to serve a premium USDA program, which is comparable. You're used to using, let me get the word, upper choice. This compares to it, but the quality and how we raise the animal makes the ribeye better than what I think anything else is on the market out there. It is started with everything is to make sure the animal is protected and is very calm throughout the whole process. So from the farms, we take it to a feedlot. And the feedlot really is where the beef gets its flavor. It's how it's finished off the corn and the grain and everything. All of our cattle go to the same feedlot. So many companies have feedlots and you get cattle all over the country. Ours are raised in Texas and harvested in Texas. Where they're harvested is in Freona, Texas. There we actually have, and we got a server card for you guys so you have notes if people ask, but the USDA certified tender, we're the first company certified by USDA to be able to say that. What that means is Temple Granger came up in the 70s, a lady with autism. She figured out if cattle are more tender throughout the harvesting process, nice and calm, they're more tender. Humane way of taking care of the cattle. She developed the plant, so the plant is designed where used to be sharp corners, cattle get spooked and everything. Now it's just a nice gradual. They never see each other really. It just turns corners to the very end, which makes it more tender. The other thing we have up there is a computer with a knife on it. Cuts through the ribeye. It reads like you're taking a bite. So it's reading as you're taking a bite. Those are all the process to make sure by the time it gets to you guys, you have the most tender cut of beef you can have for the cooks to cook and for you to serve and to have great customer service where they come back over and over and talks about you guys. Which means you guys make more money. So, and I know that's what servers are about, you know? You guys don't work just for fun of it. Also aged 30 days minimum. The aging process, wet aging, means it just makes it more tender. So 30 age is where the beef is the most, it gets really tender. Same thing. Everything's done so when the customer gets the product, they are very happy, satisfied with everything going on. It's called an all natural. So USDA has a natural, so it is an all natural product. If somebody says, is it a never ever? No, it's not a never ever, it's an all natural product. So try and think of questions you might have. One thing I did leave off is it's all Black Angus. And the Black Angus, the difference between the cattle is as they mature, how much marbling goes into it, how tender it is depending on the marbling. We believe Black Angus, and being Texas, is the best way to go. So we have partnered, and we look at Sweetie Pies as a partner, not a customer. They are an ambassador for Good Stock by Nolan Ryan. So what that means is we just had a big, some of you might have been around, we did a big photo shoot a few weeks ago with the Vineyard family and with Chris and all the staff. We just got those pictures. What we will do is you'll be on our website. There'll be a huge article in the website about Sweetie Pies and the family. Also, it will be in the digital Texas Monthly that will be out. So the other thing is we're doing is a media dinner in December. So the media will be here. So everything we're doing is a partnership. You guys do a 24-ounce ribeye, the big old boy. So what we have provided, whenever you sell one, it'll come out on this plate. And the signature on there is actual Nolan Ryan signature. So you're going to be able to present, and they'll probably say whose signature it is. It's Nolan Ryan. And whenever you carry these plates, they're different than yours. More than likely, you're going to have other guests go, what's on that plate? Besides the huge ribeye, they'll notice the plate. I live here in North Texas, so you guys will see me around. It's a partnership. You guys have questions, let Chris know. He'll get a hold of me. You know, anything good, concerns, we want to be working with each and every one of you. So we are doing, let me ask a couple of questions. I got some koozies just for fun. How many days age is the ribeye you guys use minimum?
30.
All right, there's one, there's a couple. What's it called, our ribeye, when you're serving it to your guests? What type of ribeye is it?
Good stock.
Huh?
Certified Angus beef.
Good stock, certified, premium,
Choice beef.
choice, premium choice beef is a big thing on here. Who owns the company, Good Stock by Nolan Ryan? There we go. So, any questions you guys have for me? Yes, sir.
Could you describe the aging process?
Yes. So after the ribeye is harvested, we have our own trim on it. So the trim, what that does for the kitchen, gives better yield. Better yield, you're going to get more steaks out of the ribeye that you don't have to put into your chicken fried ribeye. So what it is, it comes in a vacuum sealed bag. So the day, whenever it's harvested, it hangs for a few days. Whenever they put it in the box, they put it in a cryovac bag. What that does, it holds all the moisture in. So it ages in the cryovac bag. And what that does, it just breaks down the fibers, all the fibers throughout the ribeyes. So it makes it more tender. So if you took one, if I brought in 2 cases, had one that was cut 2 days ago and had one cut 30 days difference, whenever you cut it and cook it, it's going to be more chewy, the one that doesn't have the age. is the best way to describe it. Any other questions from anybody? Yes, sir.
Could you go into a little bit more about the difference with all natural?
Yeah, USDA has a standard. It's either all natural, you know, what's not all natural is it's never really on a farm, you know, it's raised, and then a lot of antibiotics go into it. You know, we use the antibiotics and everything, but we stop at a certain point. So antibiotics keeps the cattle healthy. You need it to keep them well maintained. But the trouble is, if you keep it till right before you harvest them, you get a flavor out of it. Antibiotics just gives the meat a little flavor. Never ever program means they've never had any shots in their life. You don't have very many cattle that way because they don't make it. They get sick just like humans get sick, and we need antibiotics. So we are certified as a USDA all-natural product. Any other questions? Yes.
You said about the marble, like.
The marbling.
Yes.
Yes.
So what's that different from what we were using? Being all natural?
All well, in the premium
Yeah.
choice, it's real close.
Okay.
I mean, the difference is when we did the blind tasting cutting with everybody, that's where you notice the difference. If you ate one day, you ate the other one 2 weeks later, would you tell a difference? Probably not. If you got it side by side, don't know which one's which, you'll definitely be able to tell a flavor profile. So it's not a distinct difference, but it chews a little better, has a little bit of, you know, flavor. So. Do you have anything for me that I did not cover?
Not at all.
Oh, the one thing we do have, you go to Goodstock, Texas, our website, and it's our butcher shop, and you click down, which is cool. We just got this up and running 3 weeks ago, and it says, one of the drop-down boxes said where to find. If you click on there, we have every customer partner we have on there. You click on it, and actually on the state of Texas map, it takes you to that location and gives you the address. So, and the new pictures we just took, Sweetie Pies will be right there. So we're trying to promote and push as many customers in here as we can. Anybody want a koozie?
The beer drinkers woke up.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say. Well, you saw the hats. You want to?
Yeah.
You want?
Thank you, Rob. Everyone, Rob with Thank you. Rob's also provided some swag for us, and we'll do it in terms of contests. So we've got some flat bills and some other hats. So we'll run contests. That way you can win one of these. He also brought a Cadillac. And so we'll think of a good contest, be a couple months long, but an autograph based by Nolan Ryan. So we'll run contests for these things. That way y'all get a chance to.
Put my tag on that.
You gotta work, Jennifer.
Documentary called? There will be
Okay.
every state minimum.
He just asked a great question. They just did a documentary on Nolan Ryan. It's called Facing Nolan. You can find it on Prime, Apple, Facing Nolan. It is a great documentary. It's just not about his baseball career, but it shows his
That way you
range.
don't get caught.
It shows how committed he is to his family. Every one of his